Hi, Smith students. This is Mrs. Parrott again. I wanted to make a recording about something that I've talked with students a lot about in the past. There's a poster in my office. It's called What I Can Control and What I Can't Control. And a lot of times I work with kids on that topic. So I wanted to send a video out dealing with those things. So here is a picture of the poster that is in my office. I know it might be a little hard to see. But the inner ring is what I can control. And then the outer ring are things that I cannot control. And we're going to kind of go through a couple of those scenarios together. So some things that I can control in my life is doing my work. I know that we are in a different setting, but it is still my job to do my work. It just maybe looks a little different than how I did it in the past. I know for you all, it might be difficult to do this new work from home, study from home component, but it is still our responsibility to do what our teachers say this is mandatory and to do those core subject areas. And that is something that I can control. I can do my own work, even though it may be difficult or not how I'm used to doing it. Also, I can control being kind. I know that sometimes that's difficult. I am struggling with that as well with my family. It is hard to live together and be together at all times, but I am the only person that can control how I act towards those people. And then another thing that I can control is how I respond to challenges. It took me a few takes to make this video, and I was becoming very frustrated with it, but I didn't give up. I made mistakes. I think I'm a resilient person, and I hope that we all can become more resilient too in this process. How we respond to challenge is going to be really tested in the upcoming days and weeks. So making sure that how we respond to change and to challenges is going to be really important. Those are all things that we can control. Some things that we cannot control. These are difficult because we always want to help and fix things with others, but we can't really control others. I know I have a 5-year-old who's in preschool, and I have a first grader, and I have a college student, and I cannot control their actions, even though I really, really, really wish I could. It would make life easier if I could control their actions, but we can't. So what I can control is how I respond to them. When they're having a rough time, I can come at it very angry, or I can come at it very understanding and hearing them. And it all is up to me how I choose to go about that. I can't control if they're kind to me. I can't control if they're going to throw a fit. I can't control any of that, but I can always control how I respond to others. I can't, and this is something for you all, is I know a lot of people say, well, this person doesn't like me and that person doesn't like me. We can't control that. We can try our best to make amends. We can try our best to help the people or do what we think is right. But in the end, we can't control how they feel. And that is it's hard to grasp, and it's hard to take in. But I don't want you to base your self-worth on how you think others perceive you, because we can't control that. And then also another thing that we can't control is our past mistakes. We can learn from them and we can move forward, but we can't control our past and what we've done in the past, but we can always learn from it and move on. I think that's part of the resiliency and the grit piece. We're going to take one last peek at my picture. I'm going to zoom in on it, and I just want you guys to light's kind of in the way. Whoops. I want you guys to kind of look at it and think about what I can control and what I cannot control. There's some good ones at the bottom, like others apologizing to me. We can't control that. And having a heartfelt apology, at least. So anyway, this is a little mini lesson on what I can and cannot control. I hope you find it valuable. If you're having some issues with this, you can always kind of make a replica of my poster and think about, hey, can I control this or not? Have a wonderful day.